Hello, 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 my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. I want to say good morning to you, top of the week. I hope that you guys are going to have a great week. Happy birthday to my Virgos. I hope you guys enjoyed the eclipse that we had yesterday, if you were able to see it. And also, I want to remind you guys that we are heading into our 9/9 portal tomorrow, okay? So, that's going to talk about transformations. It's going to talk about ending, people moving on from your life, okay? Putting closure to those things that are no longer a benefit to you or no longer aiding in your journey for your spiritual growth. All right. So some of you may have to, say goodbye. Some of you have been feeling the urge already, the nudge to move on from a certain situation or certain relationships, and moving on is not always easy, okay? Because you establish these relationships with people, you love them, you care about them, they've been a part of your life for so long, and sometimes, like, where you're going, they're not meant to make that journey with you. They're, some people that were meant to make the journey 111 didn't heal, they didn't evolve, and you've done the work, and so now it's time for you to move on, it's time for you to grow, it's time for you to go to that next chapter in your life. Okay, so it's time to release things, just like, for instance, you go to school, you have maybe people that went to school with you. They've been to school with you ever since elementary. You went to middle school together. You see them like a brother, a sister, your best friend. And, you completing sixth grade, going into seventh, or you get that report card, right? And you look and you get over the mail, or you get it and you be like, oh, I got promoted, I'm going to middle school, or I'm going to high school next year. You contact your friend, that person that's been in your life all this long time, you establish this relationship with, and they tell you they received theirs and they're not promoted. They have to stay back. They have to repeat that same grade. They have to repeat that lesson, if you will, too, okay? So, what do you do in that situation? Like, in life, let's just be real. You love that person, you've been friends with that person, but you don't say, oh, well, you know what? I since you didn't get promoted and I did, I'm not going to go to high school, or I'm not going to go to middle school. I'm just going to stay back and repeat that grade with you, relearn that lesson with you, okay? Or do you say, oh, I feel bad for you. We had fun. I'm going to miss seeing you every day, hanging out with you, walking to class with you. But you go on. You go to that next grade. You elevate. You go to that middle school. You go to high school. When you see them around the neighborhood, you still, hey, and you may even call and check on them from time to time. But you don't stay back and repeat the lesson. You move on. But it's much like life, In life, we have lessons. We have to go through these. You go through your elementary, you go through your middle school, you go into high school, which is your adulthood, and some go on to go beyond that, to college. But, like, sometimes when you move on, not everybody does pass. They don't always pass the test. They don't always do the homework assignments. They don't always study. They don't study the lessons. They don't pay attention to the experiences. So when it's time for that spiritual test, they don't pass. They have to repeat a cycle in life. Well, collective, you pass. You pass your spiritual test. So you're moving on. You're leaving that friend back in elementary, or you're leaving that friend back in middle school, so that you can go on to the next grade. Yeah, you're gonna miss them. You're gonna think about them. You may even check on them from time to time, but you're not going to hold yourself back just because they didn't. Well, that's what we're doing now. We're in the ninth year. We're in the ninth month. We had the solar eclipse yesterday, the corn moon lunar eclipse yesterday, and now we have the 9/9 portal. It's time to release what doesn't serve you anymore. All right, it's time to, those people, those jobs, those relationships, whatever is not beneficial or going to aid you in where you're going and the great plan that's for you next. You have to let it go. Doesn't always feel good, okay? But it's that time. You're ready. So what I want to get into is, get into the practice of just saying, today is that day. Okay? Let today be the day. The day that you say, I'm ready for a new beginning. The day that you say, I'm going to set boundaries. Today is that day. Today is the day I take that step towards my new beginning. I take that step to protect my peace. I take that step for my spiritual growth, my walk, my healing journey. Today is the day I stop letting people treat me any way that they want. Like, it starts today. Like, today is that day. Let today be the day. Why put off to tomorrow what you can do today? It only takes one thing, and it's not even going to take anything right now other than you just saying, today is the day. Acknowledging that something needs to be changed. Acknowledging 555 that you have work to do, or that acknowledging what's not bringing you peace. Sometimes the first step is just knowing and accepting, hey, this is not working. There's my dog, confirmation. Something's not working. Okay? So not to take up too much of your time, but let's get into the energy. And guys, today, let today be today. Let today be that day that you say, I'm going to do something different. Even if you take no physical action, just mentally make up your mind that today is the day that I'm going to do something different. I'm going to look out for me. I'm going to fight for me. I'm going to stand up for me. I want to better me. Okay? Let's open up with our morning acknowledgement, please. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source in my strength. In the name of Jesus, amen. I call on my spirit team, my archangel, my ancestors to watch over me, protect me, the collective of my family and friends as we go on our spiritual journey for healing from any negativity, any harm, or any negative influence that anyone's trying to throw our way. Today's the day, guys, okay? So let's do it. Ooh, thank you. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, the heart. The fourth chakra, the heart chakra, okay, talks about balance, relationships, compassion. What I was saying, balance yourself out. We need to start thinking logically and with our heart, okay? It's time to think about what relationships feed you. What relationships are beneficial to you? Which relationships do you need to hold on to? And which relationships do you need to let go? 808 when I say that. All right? If it's toxic, if it's draining, if it's a burden, if it's too much responsibility, if it's stressful, if it brings you no peace, if it doesn't offer compassion, if it's one-sided love and not, so we're going to talk. If it's one-sided love and it's not balanced out, equal give and take, is that really what you want? Is that really what you need? More importantly, is that what you deserve? Okay? So we're going to open up with Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the healer of the thunder of God, okay? He leads the guardians to those who have faith in times of anguish. So, and he represents forgiveness and insights and offers you hope and strength, okay? It aids in promoting your spiritual growth, helping you release bad habits, helping you to release fears, insecurities, okay? So, I'm glad that my energy was already on today's today, and I'm glad that we're in the 99 portal, and I opened up with that. And this is confirmation. My spirit team always come through. This is confirmation. This is the time. What is causing you heartbreak? What's making you sorrowful? What's making you sad? What's making you depressed? What's stressing you out? What is that burden? What is that responsibility that you're carrying that you don't need to carry? We all have some responsibilities, okay? Let's just be real. You have life. You have to pay your bills. If you want lights, if you want shelter, if you want to eat, if you want gas and car, you have to pay your bills. So yes, life comes with responsibilities. But then sometimes we take on responsibilities that we don't need to. Other people's responsibilities. Give them back. Stop being burdened. 10:01. Stop. Today is the day. Make up in your mind that today is a day. Yes, I like that person. Yes, I care about that person. Oh, they've been in my life for so long. But you know what? They can carry their own weight. They can carry their own stress. You don't need their stress. Like balance. Look, protect your peace, your mind. Okay? Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra. What else? Here. What else? Oh, thank you. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation. Somebody's not resting. Let's just go back this for a minute. This is a 38. This is going to go to 11. So again, you're spiritually evolving. You're moving. Okay, it's time to head in a new direction, new beginning. So let's just, I didn't want to forget that, leave that out there. 11 is also talk about justice, fairness, balance. Balance. Karmic consequences for those who've done you wrong. Karmic consequences for those of you who are out here doing wrong. Okay, let's think with that. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. It came out in the reverse. Some of you guys aren't meditating. Some of you are not resting. Some of you are not balanced. You're allowing other people to stress you. You're not taking time for yourself. You're giving to others. You're carrying too much weight. You're not in alignment. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not at peace. Someone in you, collective, or your life is not at peace. They need to get it together. This is a 19. 19 talks about joy, success, material, happiness, vitality. Somebody's not happy. Is it you? Or is it your person? Or is it both of you? You know, could be. But someone needs to balance themselves. They need to see what relationships are not working for them. Where can they make changes? And again, today, let today be that day, 12:02. You don't have to cancel that relationship today, but can you at least do the work to recognize what relationships need to be let go of? What relationships have you outgrown? What job have you outgrown? What neighborhood, what environment have you outgrown? What cycles have you outgrown in your life? Whether it's your way of thinking, do you have a substance abuse? Do you have an alcohol abuse? Are you addicted to sex? What do you need to let go of that's not bringing you your peace? Patience. It's going to take time to heal, guys. Listen, just you can't recognize this, know that you're stressed, and be like, okay, I see it. I see what's causing it now. And it's not a splinter. You know, you didn't walk outside, get a splinter, you pull it out, and you say, oh, I pulled it out, and now the pain's all gone. Oh, I feel better. Now it doesn't hurt when I put my foot down. Yeah, no. It's still going to hurt, but over time, it's going to heal. Over time, it's going to get better, okay? Letting go isn't always easy, but it's necessary if you want to continue to grow, if you want to evolve, if you want to bring new opportunities in love, relationship, life, finances, if that's what you want, and you don't want to repeat a cycle full of consequences, regret, then you have to let go. Let go is not bringing you that peace. Something's not peaceful in you or your person. Your person's not at peace because they may have gone to a third party and it's not what they thought. They may have started a job, into their business venture or something. It's not what they thought. You're not at peace because you know you need to let go of something you don't want to let go of. You want to hold on, but divine timing. Something might shake in winter with the winter being out here. This is a 16. 16s talk about towers, unexpected changes, upheavals, revelations. Something may be revealed to you this winter or winter season, December, January, February. Okay? That might be a change. You may decide, yes, I am. Today is going to be my day. I am going to release something, or I am going to think about releasing something. You may begin to make those changes. You in divine timing, at the right time, something's going to happen. Either something's going to happen and that change is going to be the revelation. Something's going to reveal itself to you now and you make that change during the winter season, or something will be revealed in the winter season, but something around the winter season. The time on here, let me say. Guys, I got my reading glasses and it's 1010. 1010 is an angel number. 10s always talk about endings, okay? 1010 is an angel number, lets you know that you're on the right path. Matter of fact, I have some angel numbers that I've been tracking. Let me see if I have 1010 in here, and I'll tell you exactly what 1010 is. You guys give me 1 minute. I've been tracking some angel numbers that I've been seeing quite often myself in my own life. Okay? 1010, something near completion. Keep working towards your goals. Okay, so keep working. Like whatever it is, something is almost out of completion. All right, you're on the right path. Something's ending. Something's almost like, and you know already intuitively what needs to go. You're just holding on to it. You already know what you need to release. You already know. What else, Spirit guys? Yeah, the moon. Secrets are going out the world. I'm sorry, the world card. Completion. Yeah, confirmation. Completion. It's time to let go, release, let go, transform. The world card is here. It's over. A cycle is over. It's completed. All right. You're heading towards your fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment, your integration. All right. You're wanting something different now. This is again another 29 that goes to 11. This is in 11. All right. It's time. A new beginning. You're heading in the right direction. You're letting something go. You're heading in the right direction. Some of you are looking to travel. Some of you are wanting to travel. Enter a job venture or move, or you just want to take a trip. Some of you have been looking more into astrology now. Okay, some of you are getting in tune with your higher self. All right, you're looking for guidance. Some of you need to get out in nature and ground yourself. All right, as well, someone I feel like with this too, someone is finally bringing some peace. They're completing something, but they've been living in disillusion, and now they're seeing things clearly. They're seeing things clearly. Okay. Some of you may have someone that's going to transition to the other side. My condolences for you. Someone that may have recently had someone transition to the other side. My condolences to you as well. Some of you have been foggy confused about which direction that you want to go in. All right. Continue to talk to your spirit guides. Continue to ask your angels. They're around you. Put it out there and talk. To help you make a decision about where you want to go, what you want to do. Some of you are going to do something that's going to be well known, that you're going to go far. Maybe there's something for your social media page or something you're going to do out here in the community, but something you're going to do is going to go global as well. Or you might hear about something going on in the world, a new pandemic that come out or something that's global. So it's going to be, we have to look into this because we do have this divine timing, and then we have the world. So something is going to happen that is going to be worldwide news. Okay, some type of event. We have to look into it, but something that either you're going to hear about some new planet discovered or something. A new pandemic, something similar to COVID or something is going to come out with the divine timing in the world. Something is going to come out and it's going to affect a lot of people, a lot of places. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. I got that. I'm just feeling that. First chakra, Archangel Michael, you're being protected. This is where your first chakra talks about your root, your survival. You feel like you're in survival mode right now. Some of you feel like you're in survival mode because you know you're in something you don't want to be in. You just feel like you're just getting up, you're doing it, you're not happy about it. You're just going with the flow. You're just trying to make the best of a situation that's not working for you because you feel like that's what you need to do, because you feel like that's what people expect you to do, because you feel like that's what you're obligated to do. 1919. And some of you are just carrying this because of things that happened in your childhood. Okay. Maybe you came from a family and you feel like, oh, my mom wasn't there for me or my dad wasn't there for me, so when I get my relationship, I'm not going to be like them. And you're so set on not being like them to you're allowing yourself to be burdened, to not have peace, to have relationships that no longer fit you because you don't want to do what you saw one of your parents or your great grandparents or your other family members or your friends do, and you're so determined, oh, I don't want to be like them, so I'm going to do it this way, and it's not working for you. You're not happy. You're not happy. Quit trying to worry about not trying to be like someone else, that you're being like someone else. Unhappy. They may have done it differently, but I mean, the emphasis was they weren't happy when they were doing it. So you're so determined to not do what they do, to do something differently, and guess what? You're still not happy. You're in the same boat they were in. Do what makes you happy. Heal whatever is in your childhood. That past trauma. Was it neglect? Was it abandonment? What was it? Did you feel isolated? Did you feel rejected? Did you not feel enough? Did someone pick on you? Did it make you insecure about your body parts, your face, your looks, your intelligence? What is it? Heal it. Heal it. Today is the day. Today is the day to release. Okay? Mike Archangel protects you from harm, protects you from fear, from insecurities, helps you release doubt, gives you courage, gives you protection. Okay, it's an 8. It's a 35. That's an 8. Overcoming obstacles. And if you don't overcome those obstacles and you're repeating these cycles and you stay in survival mode constantly, then that's your karma you bring it on yourself, because 8 also means karma, all right? But it can mean movement, change, attainment as well. So, make a move. Make a move. What else, Spirit guys? What else? What else, Sarah? And then we'll get into something else. You're going to have abundance, guys. When you make this change, when you decide to make this change, again, even if you don't physically make this change right now, once you make up your mind, that's what the intent you set, that's what you're doing, that's where you're headed, you're going to be abundant. You have the door to value. You're going to a great beginning of happiness, to abundance, okay? Stability, emotional stability, physical stability, financial stability. You're going to have that. You're going to have respect for yourself. People are going to respect you. They're going to see you moving different. They're going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. They're going to want to invest in you. They're going to invest their time, their energy, because they see you. They see you with your wisdom. They see you with your courage, with your strength, with you overcoming obstacles and knowing that you're not going to be a victim. You're no longer going to fall victim to someone else's games, that you're going to play by your own rules, do what's right, evolve, okay? And you see your own worth and value. People then, when they see you moving like that, they will invest in you, because they see, you know what, that person's going places. That person has a mind that allows them to take them to the next level. That person's evolving. They're changing. They're not letting obstacles and events and things in their life wear them down, tear them down. They're not allowing themselves to remain stuck. Okay? See your value. You will have opportunities. You will have blessings. You have a new family, new love situation. Some of you are wanting to have children. Some of you are adopting kids, meeting somebody, new love. You're going to meet someone that's going to come in, male or female, that may have children. Some of you are reconciling. Sorry, I couldn't get that out for some reason. With someone you have children with. All right? Or some of you may just go into a commitment and have a child. Extended child. There is going to be a happy family for you, a happy family situation, a new opportunity, a new beginning. That's what's promised to you with this door value once you do the work to go towards your happiness, emotional, financial, physical, mental stability, security for you, okay? A new foundation is what you're setting. But do know, even with this new foundation that you're going to have, even with so much success, even with so much value that you're going to receive and respect, you are still going to have some days that you have rocky roads. That's just what's going to happen, but you're going to overcome them. You are going to overcome them and get through it, each one, but you will. You have it coming. One more, and then let's get into some clarification. Thank you. A man holding a heart. Someone from your past wants to come back and talk to you. Someone from your past wants to come back and say they love you. They want to give their heart to you. They want a new beginning. They want a new shot. They want a new chance. Someone who messed up. Somebody that you were drawn to sexually. Somebody you did have an intimate relationship with. Someone who still kind of turns you on. Their energy, something about them, because it's the spiritual, or at least it was a karmic, or it had a lot of passion, a lot of love, okay? It's a 45, so this, again, we have the 9-9 portal tomorrow. This does go to a 9. Someone coming in through this portal. We just had the corn moon eclipse yesterday, lunar eclipse yesterday. Okay, somebody from the past is going to reappear now, saying that, yes, I know I hurt you. See the scar on the heart? Can you see it? Yes, they know they hurt you. They're going to acknowledge that, possibly give you an apology, but they know they hurt you. Someone from the past that hurt you now want to come back. He's coming back with his shirt opened, so he's got lust for you, and he's got that on the mind. Why else does he have ass naked? Alright, so this is someone that you were definitely intimate with, turned on with. Be careful of these people coming from the past, what their intent is, what they want. Do their actions match what they're saying? But you do have someone from the past that now says, I want to come and offer you love. I want to share love with you. Okay, I held back, but now I want to give it to you. But this is somebody that held back to give love to someone else. But now they want to come and give it to you. So let's see why. Why now? Why now, spirit guides? Does this past love want to come now and tell my collective that they want a second chance? They hurt them in the past, but now they want to come back. Why now? Why now? And it's the 9, where it's September, because they made a bad choice. The person they chose was a bad choice. That's why. They held their heart back from you, and they went to another situation, and they're now realizing that, yes, they hurt you, but they made a bad choice in the person that they chose. They chose somebody that was possibly smoking, drinking, clubbing, hanging out, that's still in the nightlife, that's not evolving. Okay, somebody could have an addiction that they could have gone to, but they chose pick me. All right, somebody that say, hey, here I am, pick me. You don't have to evolve, you don't have to change, you don't have to grow up. For me, I love you just the way you are. You, your bad habits and everything. I don't need you to grow. Matter of fact, I don't want you to grow because I'm not growing. I want to stay out here. I'm not ready to go to middle school or high school. I didn't learn the lesson. I didn't pass the test. I didn't get promoted. Can you stay back here with me, please? Don't go to the next level. Pick me, pick me. That person, that's who they picked. That person that didn't get promoted while you were being promoted. Some of you even skipped a grade. That's how quickly you did the work. Look, somebody who's out here putting on a show. Somebody like to be seen. Someone who likes the limelight. Somebody that needs outside validation. Somebody who craves attention. Again, more smoke. Somebody with a smoking habit. Whatever they're smoking, it doesn't matter. They got a smoking habit, okay? It's a lot of smoke. Somebody who could be toxic, full of drama. Somebody that doesn't understand, like if you and your mate or your significant other have a disagreement, like, y'all settle that crap in your house behind doors in a respectful type of way, and communicate in a responsible way, not name calling, shouting, and saying things, hurtful things, okay? But somebody who likes to put on a show, somebody who needs the crowd, who needs the attention. That's the bad choice. That's the bad choice that they made. But you see how this person's dressed, provocative? They went towards something because they, again, were being lustful. He's coming at you half-ass dressed. He went towards something half-dressed because they're being lustful, okay? Somebody this one is dressed, but see-through dress. Somebody who shows their body half dresses, that needs to be seen, that wants to, show more, not leave anything to the imagination. All right, somebody they could have gotten to legal trouble with, somebody who could have put them in jail, or they fuss and fight so much because this person need a show that they could have had police calls to settle arguments, disputes between them. Your spirit guides are warning you too that this person that possibly you made the bad choice with, who needed this limelight as well, because again, this is what they were hanging with, this is what they were attracting, and what they felt was attractive to them. They are coming towards you, and this could be your warning, your caution, that I'm telling you, through this 9-9 portal, somebody's from your past is coming towards you. This could be spirit telling you, yes, somebody's coming towards you. Someone from your past is coming towards you, okay? Somebody who's envious of you. Somebody who's envious of your growth, where you're moving. Envious that you might be going to that loving situation that you so deserve. Alright? Someone who's envious about that. The color just changed in my background. You guys see my color changing? You see that? Spirit got confirmation. Look back at this camera when that just happened. The color changed and then went back after a few minutes. Confirmation. That was confirmation. Someone envious of you is coming back towards you because they see you growing, shining, evolving. You remember, you received that notification in the mail that you have been promoted to the next level. They did not promote. They're going to repeat the grade, repeat the cycle, repeat the lesson. You're not. They're envious. What else, Spirit? What else? What else is there? Thank you. Yeah, they're feeling insecure. They're insecure about you. Okay, insecure about what you have going on. They're not happy in their life, which I told you they're not happy. They're not happy. They're insecure. They feel terrible. All right, they're spying on you. They're watching you. They want to know, well, who are they going to meet when they go to that next level? What new friends are they going to make? Who are they going to start seeing someone? They're insecure. Are they going to want to talk to me again? Are they ever going to come back and visit me? Are they ever going to reach out to me? Or are they going to just leave and I never see them again? I never talk to them again. You know, I'm sorry I didn't do the work. I know I was on that cycle with you. I was at that school with you. I was in that grade with you. We hung out. We had fun. I know we had homework assignments. I played instead of doing it while you were home working and fixing what you needed to fix, and I didn't. Now you're leaving. I feel bad. I'm jealous because you're leaving me, but now I'm insecure because what's going to happen when you leave? Are you going to come back? Are you ever going to check on me? You ever going to see me? Or is this it? They're insecure. They're watching you. They don't know. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to do. Because they're out here fulfilling sexual needs, sexual pleasures, all right, doing other things. Some of them are in threesomes. Some of them have kinkiness that you don't know about. They want to be pleased in ways you had no clue. You may find out somebody was a pedophile. You may find out that somebody is into orgy swapping, okay, open relationships, same-sex relationships. Someone's getting prostitute. Someone needs these videos to get them aroused. You know why they need to go by these videos to arouse them? Because they made a bad choice. They made a bad choice and they went towards a situation, towards someone who just wants to put on a show, be seen, maybe materialistic, needs a little money, a little, get my hair done, get my nails done, and we're good. That's all I really need from you. And that person's no longer fulfilling them sexually, to now they're dealing with some empathy issues. This person doesn't do it for them. So they need videos to help them get there. Or either that or they're thinking about you, honey. And that's how they're getting there. Okay? What else? What else? Thank you. Yeah, they got a lot of drama going on in their life, okay? And, we have police. We had the police out here. I told you, whatever they got going on, they've got drama. They have drama going on in their life. Not only that, but this drama, the world card. Remember, I say something's going to become public knowledge. Something's going to be well known. Whatever drama they have going on with this television out here, something is going to make the news. You're going to receive news. Something is not going to be in the house behind closed doors that you don't know about. Remember, this person wants to put on a show. Something going on with this person, okay? Maybe you're going to find out your person's going to jail. Maybe you're going to be sitting there watching the news or reading the news on your phone and you see your person's face, up there. They got arrested. Ooh, something they did becomes public knowledge. Okay? Something they did may become public knowledge. And you find out and you're like, what? My person did what? My person was tied to who? Because they made bad choices. All right, they made bad choices, and now the spirit team, the universe, God says, God, with divine timing, okay, said, you know what? You racked up too much karmic debt. I sent you somebody to love you. You didn't honor that relationship because you kept making bad choices. You needed to be seen. You need to put on the show. You need an outside validation. You didn't want to heal. That's why you're unhappy, not at peace, because you didn't want to heal. So I'm going to issue karma on you. Make you start to pay back pay off some of that debt, okay? It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to evolve. It's time for some consequences for you. And you're going to find out something. You're going to hear about something. Something's going to be public knowledge for you. And they know, when that happens, they know, oh God, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. I had to collect them in the palm of my hands, and I lost him or I lost her because I didn't want to evolve. I messed up. They know they messed up. They know it. They feel it in their bones. They see it. That's why they're so insecure. That's why they're so envious. Because they know you're not coming back. They know they lost something good. They know they should have done the work. You're leaving them behind. Not only that, but they know they messed up by getting involved with their bad choices. Whether it was them hanging with their friends, you were dealing with a masculine, and he was hanging with his masculine friends, and he was out here putting on a show, getting attention, thinking that crap he was doing was funny, making him look good. Oh, hustling, whatever, laying up with people. Maybe he laid up people and got an STD. Maybe he out here hustling, slinging in the streets. You know what I'm talking about. And now they're gonna get caught and have to pay jail time. Maybe someone slept with somebody underage. They getting caught. They got jail time because they want to be on so much lust. Somebody know they messed up, and somebody know that they're gonna have to pay for their mistakes. It's time to release what's not serving you. Today's the day. Somebody could have got somebody pregnant. Somebody could be married and have an outside and got an outside person pregnant. Now they have this outside child and they gotta go tell their wife or their husband, yeah, I got a baby and it's not yours. Somebody's unsure about a pregnancy. Somebody's unsure about a new beginning coming for them. They're unsure where their life is going. They're unsure where your life is going. This might not ESS pregnancy test. Pregnancy can mean new start, new beginning. Again, somebody could be positive for some type of sexual disease. We do have the world card. I told you, something global. Someone could test positive for something. It doesn't have to be a baby, but they tested positive for having something. Okay? And they're unsure of where it's going to happen with their life because what they caught they can't get rid of. What else? And they know they messed up. But this is their consequence because they didn't want to do the work to heal. What else? What else, 13? Yeah, they're in failure. Somebody's losing their home. This is stability structure. They're losing their stability. Whether it's their... I'm choking. Hold on, guys. Somebody don't want you to notice. They're losing their mental stability. They're losing their mind, their emotional stability, their stability, their house. They may be losing their house, may get foreclosed on. They probably can't pay their mortgage. Not 38, and I say that. Spiritually, they've lost their home. The structure is your home, your body as well. Spiritually, they're empty. They're not at peace. They're not happy. They feel like God has turned their back. The universe has turned their back. They feel like everything bad is happening for them. And well, it probably is because it's probably their karma. And that's why they're so insecure, okay? So it probably is. But somebody's losing something. The grass was not greener. You see that? The grass definitely was not greener where they went. They made a bad choice. And it's costing them. It is costing them. All right? Again, you might hear about something. But somebody knows that they went back. Somebody went back to a situation that they went through before, that they should have put closure to, that they did not. They want to repeat it. Something, a cycle. Something that they know was way past its due date, its expiration date, but they kept trying to hold on to it. Something they should have released. Collective, you, are you trying to hold on to something you need to release? Let it expire. Let it go. Let it go. Discard what does not serve you. Somebody realizing they had some fake friends. You realize this person was not a true friend. They didn't have true intentions for you. They're realizing the people that they went to, the bad choices that they made, these weren't their friends. They hung around the wrong people for the wrong reasons. And these people didn't have good intentions for them. They used them, treated them, discarded them. Whenever something comes out, whatever is going to come out, that's going to be this total drama, that's going to be newsworthy, that the thing that's going to let them know that they messed up, this, whatever, this, that justice that's coming for them, whatever it is, the friends are going to leave them right there where they stand. I don't have nothing to do with that. No, I don't want to be involved with that. You're going down on your own. You're going down on your own. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but now I gotta go. These friends, these fake friends that's gonna leave them right where they stand. That's when they're gonna know. Yeah, I really messed up. I really messed up. Yeah. Tell me more. Like, what secrets? What secret were these friends holding for your person? Because these people knew what your person was out here doing. And they probably were around you, and you realizing that you have fake friends. Yeah. They knew. They knew this person was out here fulfilling their own happiness. These friends knew. They were involved. They were part of it. They knew that this person was playing games with you because they were out there smelling the roses, living in their moment, trying to take, do some stuff. Their friends knew what they were out here doing. Their friends knew they had dirty little secrets. Their friends were helping them keep their dirty little secrets. They knew that they had other people they were hooking up with. All right. They knew that some of them know that your person's on the down low. They like the same sex. I told you, you may find out your person likes the same sex. They know that there's somebody was with an older person with a younger person. Again, you may find out that somebody's getting into trouble for sleeping with somebody underage, for involving themselves with somebody underage. Sex flicks out here. I told you your person has fetishes. Your person can't get turned on by that bad choice they made. They're not sexually arousing now. Okay? Because their heart's not in it. They're sick and tired of all the drama that they're going through with that person. And you block this person out. You block them because you got tired. You got tired of the games. You have nothing to say. They may want to call. You told them, stop calling me. I have nothing to say to you. You made your choice. Okay? I moved on. Some of them are trying to cover up that they're trying to move on and block somebody, but they can't. Or maybe they want to cover up from you that they're moving on from that situation because they don't want you to know that you were right when you said it wasn't going to work. You were right when you told them they weren't going to be happy. You were right when you told them you're going to get what you get. Karma's coming for you. And they're trying to cover up with all of this. They're trying to cover up from you, hide from you that their other situation is not what they thought it was going to be, because they don't want you to say, I told you so. Today's the day, collector. Let today be the day. Let today be the day that you go after your own happiness, your own joy. Let today be the day that you start to heal by letting go of what doesn't release you, okay? Let today be the day that you follow your dreams. And I'm going to end with this. Let today be the day that you make up your mind to follow your dreams and leave what no longer serves you. Okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Today's the day. If you like what I said with you today, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to alert you when I put a new reading out. And thank you, as always, for letting me be a part of your healing journey.